Lesson 14.6 is logarithmic form. So now we actually have equations just because they have put an equal sign after the log, and we're trying to actually solve for a positive value of x. So your job is to rewrite all of these as an exponent. And then that'll make it a lot easier to see what you're trying to solve for. So in number 1, remember that we say log with a base of 2 of this number equals x. So we want to rewrite the exponent as a base of 2 to what power equals 128. So this is exactly what we've been doing with our logs. So you could just keep multiplying 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Let's try it 5 times and just see. So that's only 32. Times 2 is 64. 64 times 2 I know is 128. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2's multiplied together. So x should be 7. Now the other thing you could have done is use the change of base formula. We learned that anytime that I have log base of something, I could rewrite as log of 128 divided by log of 2. And again, it's called change of base because now our base really is secretly a 10 because there's a button on the calculator for that. Remember, just log. So you could do log of 128 divided by log of 2. Oh, let me insert a parentheses there. Okay. And that also tells me that the power was 7. All right, number 2, to rewrite this, we don't know the base, so we would write x to the third power equals 27. So what number cubed gives me 27? You should know what that is. If you didn't, to solve for x, you would want to do the opposite of cubing, which is cube rooting. And there is a button on your calculator. If you go to math, it's option number 4. Put in 27 and it should be 3. Because 3 times itself 3 times gives you 27. And the last type of these, we're missing this of part right here, but to rewrite it, we're going to say base is 5 to the third power would give you x. These are actually the easiest because you simply have to take 5 to the third power, or 5 times itself 3 times, which gets you 125, which you should also know because that's up on my wall. So in each of these cases, you're solving for a different part of the log, but they're all pretty simple. All right, the second part of this says write the log equation as an exponential equation. You do not need to solve for x. These are super simple. So number 4, to rewrite this log equation as an exponent, we're going to say base is 4 to the third power would equal 2x plus 7. And you could simply write it like that. I'm sure that you could put 4 to the third power, which is 64. But again, you're not needing to solve. We could solve, but that's not what this section wants you to do. Number 5, remember that if I just see log of something with no base, that base is automatically known to be 10. So I would rewrite this as 10 to the 3/2 power would equal x. And you could just leave it just like that. And then the last one, if I see natural log, remember that that is really a log with a base of the number e. So I'll rewrite it real quick to help you see it. And then from there, you're just using the same rules that my base is e raised to this whole power. So you got to make sure on delta math that this x plus 5 stays in the power, can't drop down, and then that would equal 4x plus 8. And don't solve. So that's it.